Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. The cake is a lie. Yes, this board won the poll, which is really weird because it actually came in last during the last poll. So, kind of weird how that happened. I guess a lot of the people who picked Wario's Battle Canyon were actually Peach's birthday cake fans. So, okay, that's pretty interesting. Peach's birthday cake is probably... it's in my top half of the favorite boards from this game. It's not a very bad board by any means. There are a few frustrating elements of it, and I can see why some people would probably hate this board. Just because it's very random, you can lose stars and even coins very, very easily. And one thing I say whenever I used to write walkthroughs for this game was that stars are essentially 30 coins, since you have to pay 10 coins right before you get 20 coins at the Toad Star location, which never moves in this game. It's in one spot the whole game. So as you probably noticed, there are a lot of happening spaces here, and this early in the game, there's like no way you can really land on a space and actually get the actual happening event. You need 30 coins before you can actually get the happening event to actually occur, and we'll go over that later on. So I jump out to an early lead thanks to the plus block. Oh wait, before I forget, don't use the explanation screen, and fast messages. Okay, first minigame of the board. It's a 2 versus 2. We actually haven't had a 2 versus 2 yet, so that's kind of cool. Bombsketball, yes, my favorite 2 versus 2 game. And guess who has the ball? I have the ball first. And yes, I am playing as Yoshi. Normally I'd play as Luigi, but it was his turn to sit out in this board. Whee! So all you gotta do is run up to that little Bowser goal and throw the ball with the B button. A button's jump. You can also pass it to your other partner to get the goal. You can steal it from your opponents when you don't have the ball. And yeah, it's pretty simple and actually a lot of fun too. Definitely my favorite 2 versus 2 game. So Peach and Wario have very little coins right now. Poor guys. Very little coins. And my goal is not only to win this game, but also I want Peach to come in last in this board. A lot of people have been reminding me that in the very first board playthrough, when I was doing Mario's Rainbow Castle, Mario actually came in last. And then in Wario's Battle Canyon, which I just finished up a few days ago, Wario came in last. So it's kind of interesting how that's going. And since I have Peach in this game, let's see if Peach can get last this time. I'm not going to make any promises since they are computer players. And since I'm also not playing as Peach, I'm not really going to try to tilt the game in my favor for that to happen, but we'll see what happens. Yay, I won! So that also means if I end up winning this game, for those of you who want Yoshi's Tropical Island, you might want to pick a different board because Yoshi will probably not be on that one if I win. The way I'm doing this is each board, besides the first board of course, will be made up of the 2 people who didn't participate in the last board and then the losers of that board. So in this game, Wario and Donkey Kong, I think it was Donkey Kong, or was it Yoshi? I don't remember. Wario and whoever was else lost in that second board. They were 3rd and 4th, and then the other 2, they came in the first 2 locations, or first 2 positions of Mario's Rainbow Castle. Kind of confusing, but here's a better way to explain it. Whoever comes in first and second in this board will not be in the next board. They'll be in the one after that, and the other 2 people that'll be in the board next time are the people who lost here, and then the other 2 that were in Wario's Battle Canyon that aren't in this board. So yeah, it's kind of confusing. That's the same way I did it back in the old days when I used to do this project. So Thought I'd stay true to that philosophy. I know, it's kind of confusing, but I'm sure some of you probably understand. Oh, I got a short block. Ah. Oh, great, I have 41 coins. I can seriously not go through this game without mentioning 41. Jeez, I hate having 41 coins. It's a terrible, 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 dreadful thing to go through. Okay, musical mushroom. I didn't mention this last time, but when you're actually playing this game, you might want to keep the controls going. Like, see, Yoshi's at the bottom, so I'm holding the control stick up and towards the mushroom. So I might be able to get... How the hell did that happen? But anyways, yeah, you want to hold the control stick in the direction of the mushroom. So as soon as the music stops, you can actually get there in time and not have to worry about which way you're facing. Kind of an obvious thing, but a lot of people said I forgot to mention that when I was doing this game before. So, how are things going, guys? Things are going okay for me, I guess. I'm a little bummed that spring break is almost over and I didn't really do anything, especially since I've been kind of sick with this cold for a long time. Oh, and look, I have over 30 coins, so I can actually do the happening space thing. Basically, you plant a little seed in the cake, and you can grow your own piranha plant. And whenever someone lands on that piranha plant, if they have a star, they are forced to give that star to you. It's a pretty good investment since it's 30 coins, and Boo would normally have you pay 50 coins, but still, it's almost way too much for a star sometimes. I'd only recommend doing it if you have 100 coins, maybe 60. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm a big coin hoarder, so I don't really care about getting those all the time. Okay, Handcar Havoc. I am really getting the new minigames this time.
Ready? Go!
Wait, let me make sure I'm pressing the right one. Okay, speed up. That's pressing the right button, okay? One thing is, you can actually fall off in this course if you do the controls wrong. I rarely fall off, but since I'm playing with a little bit of lag, it's entirely possible that I'll fall off, so for all of those who like watching me fail, now would be a good time to start chanting for me to fall off. Come on. Okay. I don't think I'm going to fall off. I think I'm towards the end. I don't think there's like any way I can fall off now. When there's a bunch of hills, you know the game is almost over. Hey, it's almost over. And there we go. Not quite the new record. About 1 minute less than I probably would have gotten the record, but I'm not here to set records. I'm here to win minigames. So wow, that's two versus two minigames in this one board. I think it's a lot easier to get them here since there's a lot more happening spaces, and since happening spaces can usually turn the favor over to 2 versus 2 games. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm getting so many of them. Well, I guess nothing happened. So yeah, if you dang it, I would get an 8 on a minus block. Okay, so unfortunately, there is no way I can actually win this without going to Bowser. Since there are 4 seeds, one of them goes to Bowser, and the other 3 go to Toad, and I'm pretty sure everyone else has gone to Toad. So unfortunately, the yellow one is probably going to be Bowser. Yep, I'm going to see Bowser. That's just great. Well, what makes this suck even more is once you go around Bowser's Island, you have to come back and you have to play the minigame again, or the little random minigame pick almost. So you can go back to Bowser like 2 consecutive times in a row. And that's very, very annoying. Okay, Mushroom Mix-Up. This seems to be a very popular choice among my minigame selections. You've played it in every board so far. Shoot! No! Ah! Okay, I made it. I miraculously made that. I don't know how. Come on, go over here. Peach, Ugh. Seriously, Peach is evil. I really hope she loses. What took the mushroom so long to reform? I guess it was because I was in the water, but still, I didn't think it took that long. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Seriously, this has been a terrible week for this cold to happen. It's like I have a combination of sore throat, stuffy nose, and just a lot of coughing in general, so it hurts my throat when I cough.
Finish.
And my head's been hurting a lot, so definitely my sinuses, and it's